Hello, class 5 children. A very good morning to all of you. I hope that all of you are keeping fine with your parents. So, you might be wondering what's on the screen, right? Okay, here I have the grasshopper and the ant story. Do you remember the story? I think you have already learned this story when you're in class 2. Okay, if you don't remember, then I'll tell you in very brief. Okay, so in this story, the grasshopper is a very lazy fellow. He does nothing at all. Okay, he just sleeps and just lies all here and there. Okay, whereas the ants, they are very hardworking and they used to collect all the food during summertime for the winter season. Okay, so when the winter season came, the grasshopper be like this. Okay, do you see? The grasshopper is shivering, and even don't have a house to stay, and even don't have a food to eat. So he went to the ants hill and then asked for help. But the ants, they didn't help him because they know that he was a lazy fellow. He does nothing at all. So if you'll be like this lazy fellow, then nobody will help you. Okay? So related with this story, we are going to learn a poem called Lazy Frog. Okay, here it is. The name of the frog is Fred here. Fred the lazy frog. Okay, so first we are going to read the poem. Okay, stanza 1. Fred is a very lazy frog who lolls all day upon a log. He always manages to shirk doing a single stroke of work. So, in this first stanza, the poet is saying that there is a frog who is very lazy fellow and he always lie on a log. Who lolls here means to lie around lazily. Okay, he always lies on a log, doing nothing and avoiding all the work he has. Okay, shirk here means to avoid or unwilling, no, not a willingness to do something. Okay, see here the frog. Okay, now the second stanza. His poor old mother calls in vain, "Come in and help." He does not bother to move 2 inches, much preferring to be extremely hard of hearing. He lies there in a silent heap and stays conveniently asleep. Okay, in this second stanza, his poor mother was calling him or asking him to help her, but he even does not move an inches. Okay, he is pretending that he is not hearing anything, whereas his mother used to call him to help, but he sits silently and sleeps comfortably. Okay, he sleeps. He does not even bother to his mother's shout. Okay, see, his mother is telling a lot to him to help her. See, his mother is asking him to help in his or in her household work. Okay, now the third stanza. If a lady frog hops past, you'd think he would get up at last to bow and help her on her way. But no, I am ashamed to say that when a lady frog comes by, he does not open an eye. Oh my god, this frog is really a very lazy one. He even does not give a single sign of respect, okay, to a stranger he had seen on his way or on her way. The lady frog was passing by and he even didn't open his single eye and he didn't show any respect to a lady frog. Okay, if you were like this, will you show a respect to a stranger? Right, Yes, we used to give smile or we used to say touch the leg to any stranger, right? But in this poem, the frog does not even show a single sign of respect. Okay, see the lady frog, how beautiful she is. Okay, now I have a few new words here. You will get this in your textbook. Lol, to lie around lazily. Log, trunk of a tree that has been cut. Shirk, to not do something you should do, which means that you are avoiding the work, okay? You are not willing to work something in vain, uselessly. Prefer, like something better. Hard of hearing, deaf, okay? A person who does not hear anything is called deaf, right? Bow, to bend your head to show respect. Okay, now I have some sentences here. Lol, okay. To lie around lazily. He lolls around in his pajama all day. See, the boy here, he is very lazy guy now. Okay, log, trunk of a tree that has been cut. I sat on a fallen log by the side of a road. The sentence. So in this thing, in this, what you call the words, I have given some sentences here. Okay, the examples. He always shirked from studies in vain, uselessly. He is combing his hair in vain. Prefer, to like something better. He prefers to use a fan. Hard of hearing, deaf. My grandmother is hard of hearing. Bow, to bend your head in respect. They bowed down in her respect. Okay, now I'm going to read it again, okay? The lazy frog. Fred is a very lazy frog who lolls all day upon a log. He always manages to shirk doing a single stroke of work. His poor old mother calls in vain, "Come in and help." He does not bother to move 2 inches, much preferring to be extremely hard of hearing. He lies there in a silent heap and stays conveniently asleep. If a lady frog hops past, you'd think he would get up at last to bow and help her on her way. But no, I'm ashamed to say that when a lady frog comes by, he does not open up one eye. By anonymous, the anonymous here is that the poet, the writer is unknown here, okay? Okay, so now we are going to read all together.